Hello, everyone, and welcome to the American Mahjong League 2025 semifinals. This is Korak. I'm joined by Binyi.
Hi, this is Bingy.
So this will be the first two games of the other table. Table 2 started last week, was supposed to continue today, but one of the members is sick, so that got postponed. As a result, I'm not playing there, so I'm in the commentary booth. So here we have 4 players. This is definitely the more occult as opposed to the just hard study. 2 less snake players in here, but overall, the very aggressive play is what we really expect here. The one person that may not be as aggressive is Nathaniel, definitely known for that defense. Claire, of course, the leader of Richie Nomi, huge influence in the community. Dustin from Washington, D.C., actually in South Maryland. And Bati from the Pacific Northwest. So definitely a little more occult than maybe the previous table was, but hey, they're in the
Yep.
championship and with good reason. We have the number 1 seed in Bati, the number 4 in Dustin, Nathaniel with the 5, and Claire snuck in at the very last second with a tiebreaker, which interestingly enough happened because Matthew missed a game and lost 30 points, launching Claire into the second position overall, which is enough to get her into a tie, and with the tiebreaker, make it here.
Yay. Lucky Claire. And yeah, Betty's from Seattle, and also Dustin was the formal year championship from last year. So the game is about to start in less than 1 minute.
Yeah, it's the classic way. Starts at 07. Well, we're at 07, so it could be anywhere between now and 59 seconds from now. And I think we're just now. All right, Nathaniel, first deal here, a pretty good starting hand. Not too much value. Maybe Ricci, door 1, possible Itsu in here as well. On the right is Claire with a Pinfu hand. Across the way is Dustin with maybe a Junchun type hand. And on the left is Bati with Chinitsu.
Oh, the Chinitsu.
Well, my dreams of Chinitsu immediately die after the 4, 5, 6 shape completes. All the value just disappears from the hand like that.
Yep. And Nathaniel has pretty nice third shape. Could make it to
Nathaniel's tempted to go Chinitsu now. I like 9 pin here.
Yeah, why not? 7-9 ping has no value and no shape.
Yeah, he thought about it for a while, and he's just going for it now.
Yep. Claire cut a 3 pin. Don't need any extension on the lower pin too.
Keeping 2 blocks here. There's some shifting. Really wants the 2 safe tiles, I think, more than anything else. 6-0 comes out. Could be pulled, but no reason to. And I have the Intotsu shape here with the 4, 5, 6, 6, 6, and just pairs Everest. Could just be Sananko.
Yeah, the Ama is guaranteed a Sananko shape.
Speaking of Avon,
Yasumi could
Brander
be
on the
just...
right fills the Kanchan here. And we'll just go ahead and slim this down. Now, Ishan 10 would be reaching me, though. Oh, well, do you believe in
chance in the first
Suanko? Okay.
Hanchan.
Ishan 10 for Suanko. Of course, the Tumon is dead. It is the door indicator, and one is locked in Nathaniel's hand.
Liangkang improvement for Claire, and the 2-for-6 Liangkang with Liangmin 2-5-mon.
A couple pairs across the way. Dustin cutting the 1-so, keeping 2-3, so definitely on brand. 7 connects here at the 6 will allow the 4-2 to be cut. 5 mon upgrades that to Ryama. There's our Pona. We are Tempai on the left for Toy Toy, or on Sumo Toy Toy Sananko for Mangan. Bati is the 1 seed and has the fastest and probably the most expensive hand, unless Nathaniel can pull this out. Oh, that is Tempai on the right. This is Richie Pinfu Door 1, 5-so, 8-so. We see Nathaniel locking a whole bunch of them up, but those are the only ones out. So 5 in Nathaniel's hand, but 3 still on the wall.
So it's 2 versus 3 right now. And Tempai for Nathaniel as well.
That is Tempai waiting on 3-so if he takes it.
Yeah, that's pretty bad weight.
Each.
It is Ricci dealer +1. We'll go ahead and do it. There are only 2 3s so available, and one of those is stuck in Dustin's hand.
Yep. 1 versus 2 versus 3.
4-pin, not a great tile, but I think you should always shove with the Nakasuji to the dealer.
Yep.
Pay course does nothing. Torso close, but that's not it. We need a 3-so for dealer and a 5-8-so on the right. Oh, Dora, that could
Dora.
change things. And says nope. Oh, there's the 8.
Oh!
Deals in. Interestingly, the 5 could have been con. That is the only tile that would deal in. And Nathaniel takes the hit here, 3,900 and the stick over to Claire, who jumps out to the early lead.
Pretty nice lead for Claire entering her first dealership. Dora is south, 1 copy for each player
Well,
except Body.
Dealer has a Yakuhai, can just call it down. We imagine this will be pwned. Maybe 2-pin cut? Yes, there it is on the right. East pair can call and go as well. Also has potential south tonki. Across the way, very nice hand. That's Kutsuki Ishunten, isn't it? Yes, it is. Super
Yeah,
wide
it is.
Ishunten. On the left, reasonable hand, but just nothing compared to what we're seeing in some of these others.
And the Tompong here.
The real question is when does the South pop out? Because there's a huge incentive for multiple people to just be waiting for the Tonki here. Nathaniel might get in trouble if there's one person that would just absolutely squeeze. Nathaniel's way up on that list.
Oh, Ishantin for Claire.
Go 9-so here?
Or 7-so for Safer? Nope.
No.
Oh, the Lust South is coming out.
Well, South number 1 comes out. We're going to see Dustin and Claire hold on to theirs.
Yep.
7-so doesn't really help Nathaniel here, because you have the Furiton on the 9-so, but we'll go ahead and hold just because he doesn't really know what else is going on.
Yep.
Anko on the 9, there on the right, that is still Ishunten.
Ooh, wider Ishantin for
Well,
Claire.
yeah, there goes the 7. 9 doesn't really help. It gets tossed back. Senpai across the way. This is 5-sided. 1 4 3 6 9.
Could be Ipatsumo Ura-san. We'll see.
Tumon, not a great tile, but there aren't too many. Oh, there it is! It's the
Ura-4?
Ipatsumo on the
Could be
Tanyao.
Ura-4,
Reach
actually.
Ipatsumo Tanyao. Doesn't get the
Nope.
aura, doesn't need it. That is Mongon, and Claire, who had the big win in the first hand, loses almost all those points as Bati, showing why they're the number 1 seed in this event, with a big Mongon there to jump out to the big lead.
That's
Dustin's dealer here in East 3, kind of a Pinfu hand, but a fairly slow one. On the right, I just want to go Junshan with that. You do have the 4-6 in Pinzu, so maybe not, but the 4-so indicates that's probably the flan. Across the way, a few options. Could just play for the Chinitsu or Honitsu, or just the Itsu and Pinzu, depending on what happens. And on the left, 2, 3, 4 Sanshoku. He definitely would going for it if it's Nathaniel, but I imagine Claire's going to agree for it too.
Yep. It's Kanjan 5 things, giving up on the Chan. What's on the chat?
We didn't manage to pull a Call of Aura last time. We hope, but it missed. So, anyway, the 7 connects here with the 8, so the hand can move forward there for Claire. Dora drawn here for Dustin, thrown back immediately.
Yep.
This should be 8 mon. Yeah, there it is. Because this is very callable with the East. Just get your 1 Han and get out of here.
Yep. And also, it's the Sakigiri of 4-so. The 3-so looks really easy to win for other players.
3 pin connects to the 4. 3, 4, 5 Sanjiku now a chance.
Boom.
There's our call. There's our Tempai. Wait on 3, so 1 Han.
Boom. Ooh. Open hand Tanyo for Dustin here. Really want to keep the dealership.
Oh, of course. Why wouldn't you want to keep doing it? Now, we might see a Daiminkan, but Bachi in the lead decides not to. Oh, there's Tempai. This is Ricci, Pinfu,
Dora 1.
Dora.
Mangan
Ricci, 2
guaranteed.
4s and 0 7s.
He puts some more Mangan guaranteed. Nope. That's pretty safe. A being safe as well. Ooh,
There's a dealing tile. Not going to throw it just yet, though.
yep. That could be a
Oh,
fun
that's
punch.
Tempai with the 6-7 shape. Can cut to 5. Waiting on 5-8. Do we dare see a Chonkan?
Ooh. Chunkum seems wild.
Yeah, I don't think Dustin would con it
Yeah.
here, given he has the 9 pin. If he didn't and had an actual route to winning the hand, I think he would. 6 Onko on the left, and there's our Chi. Those are the 2. This may just be a play for Tempai payments.
I think it could be a Chunkum option. Because you want to Tempai and aiming for Lingshan.
Oh, there's our 8. Doesn't deal it
Not
yet.
yet, not yet.
Sumo.
But if it
Oh,
doesn't
there's the
Tempai,
Sumo. Read Sumo. Pin Fudor 1.
the Uro will be important.
No Ura.
No
Nathaniel, though,
Ura.
does pick up a nice win there. And just 1,300 short of second place, currently in third. We move to Bati's dealer turn with the strong first place so far, anyway. Pretty nice starting here. Possible 5, 6, 7 songs to go eventually. Will require some shifting to get anything, but it is a nice little Pianfu hand regardless. On the right, Pianfu, nothing fancy. Across the way, Sha Pon has a Dora floater with the Hatsu. And on the left, it looks like a Pianfu hand as well, maybe a Tanyo.
Yeah, and it looks pretty fast for Dustin.
Another
But he
pair
has
there
the
for Nathaniel.
Yeah. Oh, pair up the Dora, Claire.
Eight
That could
pin
be a powerful
pairs.
Yakudora-san.
Another pair there for Nathaniel. May just be Chitoitsu now. Does have this 5, 6, 7. It says no. I'm not even considering Chitoitsu. It's also Ipeiko Ishanten though.
Yep. Men's Shanten.
No,
Oh.
it was Chitoitsu.
Yeah.
4. That's actually a super wide draw if you cut the 9 so here.
Nice so. Or just cut 1-1.
I'm never giving up Ipeiko.
Yeah.
Oh, a perfect draw there for Claire. Fills the Kanchan here.
Shanten.
Would love to pull the Doro, but gladly take a Chi on the 3 or the 5 if they came out. Another pair. I don't think the 6 helps at all, but we'll go ahead and keep it for more pwn options.
From other players. Will Claire take that?
That is not Tempai on the right for Nathaniel. Can go 1-1 though, and will do so. The 7 upgrades the shape there across. Still Ishunten though.
Yep.
On the left though, that is still not Tempai, I don't think.
It's Ishanten. Atamanashi Ishanten.
Yes, headless without any. Ooh, Tuso, interesting choice. Cut the 6, extend the shape here.
And that's the Tenpai, but it's Tanki Tenpai for Dustin.
Leech.
And no Sanshoku. And Leech.
We'll go ahead and wait on the 6-0 here.
Yep.
If that's an intentional or that's I hit the button and then oops, there's a right. Oh, that 2 would have been such an upgrade. At the same time, Claire is probably going to shove anything here.
Yep.
Bati is out. Nathaniel isn't completely out yet, but not likely to get involved.
Iso pushable.
There's our Tempai across the way. 5-8 Mon.
Genbutsumachi. Waiting on the
Possible
Genbutsu.
snipe here with the 5 if it ever comes out from Nathaniel. Oh, that's Tempai though.
Leech.
And they were going to see the Riichi. Out goes the 5.
258.
Ipatsu double
run!
Dustin in big trouble now. Riichi Pats Pianfu Tanyao. No Ura Nathaniel
8,000
though. Shaw Dora 2. Claire 3,900. And Nathaniel takes the lead now off the stick. Getting that back and just barely at the same time Dustin in deep trouble now.
Yep. Wow.
2 Shunten. Possible toy here. Well, that was Chitoitsu 8
Wow.
Shunten.
Chitoi
Might even
Shanten.
call this down. We'll see if it gets played the way. On the right, double South Honitsu looks very good. Maybe a Chanta in there as well. Across the way, 2, 3, 4
this is
Sanshiku.
not main shape.
Pinfu hand. Pairs. Feels very Tanya. Cut the 1 so, cut
Yeah.
the 1 2. Well, now it's just all pairs.
It just Minz and with Dora 1 probably. And Nathaniel just brought up the White Dragon triplet. Could be an easy Yaku Yaku Toi Toi Mangam for Dylan. Oh! Are we going to see
Anko
the
on the
Yaku?
left. Not a great draw, though.
Yeah.
2, 3, 4 across the way. I think 1 pins the normal cut. Goes with the 9 instead. Understandable. Gets pwned on the right. Of course, Claire looking to get that south.
And that's E Shanten for Dustin as well.
Yes, Dustin for Tanya. Oh, well, what about
Here we
Daisangam
go.
chances?
Okay. Or Foreman
This is
directly.
Tempai, and we may just see a Richi here for the Peiichi Toitsu.
But we refuse the Yakuman Tenpai?
What Tempai? It's not even Ishunten for Tempai.
Beach.
It's not even
It's
Ishunten if
okay.
you go for the
Mini
Yakuman.
Chitoi Chitoi.
Magini Patsu, and that's why you hit it. Peichunki delivers Richiapatsu, Chitoitsu,
Chitoi.
or a
Urachu.
2 Haremon. Nathaniel
Hanemon.
just way out in front here, over 55,000. A big hit on Claire.
Nathaniel.
Always bet on Peitonki.
Ooh.
Well, Nathaniel will be
Given
dealer
up his
here.
favorite Sunshok chance, cutting the 9 pin. Nathaniel.
This isn't Sanshigu. It's Haku. You
It
just
could
draw
be.
more of them. It fixes your problems. On the right, we have
I
a
understand.
Hatsu pair. A few other
Yeah.
pairs. Feels really slow, though, across the way. Kind of a Pinfu hand. Mediocre one at best. And on the left, similarly, kind of slow hands everywhere.
Ooh, 8 pin.
Yeah, but when you need double Penchon fill, you're still not thrilled with it. If you're keeping the 9, you're planning to call for the Sanshiku and go Dorotanki. And now you see 2 of them out, so you're glad you cut it.
Yep. That's the normal play. I'm just playing tricky that Nathaniel say whenever he would try to go Sunshok. Oh,
And that's the problem. Is when
Yikes.
there's only one on the wall, you pretty much have to throw it, and it feels so
Yep.
bad if you draw the 4th one, though.
Yep. Mm-hmm. 两相前.
1, 3, 5, 7 on the left goes and cuts the 1. On the right, there are some 4, 5, 6 Sanshuku options here. We'll cut Hatsu. Let's go Tanya with it. For trying to decide whether to just call for the Tanya only does not. 3 extends a shape here with the 3, 5. Can just cut one of the honors.
Kanchang 2션텐.
3 allows a slight upgrade. The 7 allows a nice floater connection. 1 to the Sanshiku is gone, though. 7 so extends the Sozu shape here. 4, 6, 7, 8, 8.
Ooh, cutting 5-man here. Maybe think the 4-man is way too bad?
I don't know. I think the 4-man's great here. But then again, we happen to be able to see the hands and know it's completely dead.
Yep.
4 is an upgrade there on the left. That is
An improvement.
Ishanten, but mediocre at best.
Yep.
That's Tempai, 5-8 Shampon. We'll Dama here for now.
So it's Tanya Nomi. 1300.
Nathaniel
plus
deciding
1,000.
to consider whether to call for K10 plans, and we'll do so. For here could also be Cheat if Claire's thinking the same thing, and she does. This is Ishunten as well. But Claire would have a Yaku, and Nathaniel very unlikely to get to one.
Ooh,
Nathaniel now Tempai, no Yaku. 1 mon, that is Tempai across the way, that is Pinfu, so Richi Pinfu, 5-8. You see, everyone has at least one of the Delan tiles, and of course the call has another one.
but still have 2 5-so left in the wall.
4, uh-oh. 3 mon should be
Uh-oh.
safe entry, so you don't have to throw anything dangerous just yet.
But if Claire draw another Sozu, that could be a fold.
3 so. That is not Tempai. Oh, there's the 9.
Oh.
No Yaku deal it.
No
It's
Yaku, but
fine.
nicer pass. Could be aiming for the Hote. No, it's 3-10.
And that is a Tempai on the right, I believe. Yes, waiting on the 7.
Yep.
That is a
7,
Yaku
so
as
Yaku
well.
Ali. 哈子
3-pin,
Skull.
not a great tile. You do see a couple 4s, but I think where Claire is, you pretty much have to push it.
Yep.
You're a little scared of dealing into 4th place Ricci, so she will get out. Ooh, 4. There's an upgrade, but it's also a very safe tile, and Claire now pays out 3,000. So that's why that tile oftentimes gets you end up paying out just as much in the Tempai payment as you would have if you'd have just shoved it and dealt in. It's a bit unfortunate there, but Nathaniel does get a repeat of his dealer turn here. Possible 1, 2, 3 Sanshoku. On the right, Pinfu, nothing fancy. Pinzu are annoying. The other shapes are pretty good, though. Across the way, a whole bunch of workable Pinzu, but kind of floaters everywhere else. 2 Dora as well. So there's incentive to go Tanya or even Honitsu, but it's not a very callable hand just yet. And on the left, also going 1, 2, 3 Sanshoku.
And Dora 2.
Possible Itsu, well, yes, with the other 2 Dora. So I
Super
feel the
fast
only
and
bad
tiny.
hand here is Claire's.
Yeah.
Nine mon pair up allows the hand to move a little bit forward, but a long way off still. 6 is useless, keeps the door. Ooh, Tuso,
Nice
interesting.
2-so draw for Nathaniel.
It's not ever really going to get Sanshoku, so the 3 so likely to come out anyway. But you could always just draw a 3-pin or a 4 so. So you don't have to cut that
Yep.
just yet. And of course, you have your Peiko upgrades. Thinks about the Hatsu for a while. Going to hold it even though it is once cut. Feels the hand is almost always going to be Sanshoku here, so safety being prioritized a bit by Bati.
Yeah, and decide to clean up the floating block first.
5, 6, 7 Sanshoku now possible for Claire. Might be 8 mon or 8 so. It goes with the 8 so.
Yep.
Ooh, the 2 mon makes that 4 not nearly as good as it could be, because getting this to Tanya is just hard and ends up furry-ton a lot. 4, 5, 6 Sanshoku. Possible, would have to shift down on the Sozu.
Tempai for Nathaniel could be Leech. Or Dama
It is
here.
Pinfu.
It's okay to reach if you want to earn more points.
Yeah,
in the
because
first
one of your big upgrades here is the 4-mon, but that just wins the hand. So Richi's definitely the normal play there. Oh,
Yeah.
there's a Kanchan fill across the way. That is now Ishanten. Dustin will definitely fight here with these scores. Ooh, what pair do you want to cut?
Fight. No.
It's either the 8s or the 4-pin, I think. So
Yeah, it's
out
either
goes the
floating
8s. Well, the other thing is there is an 8. That's an easy call for Tempa. This is
Tempai.
4, 7, 8 pin weight. 3-sided
Three-side,
versus
8
the 4,
dead.
7 weight for Nathaniel. Oh, there's the
Oh,
deal in!
17. On your door 2. 39 with 2 home but 45.
And the 2 sticks, actually a decent win there for Dustin. And Claire's in big trouble now. Last place, her last dealer turn here, but a pretty good starting hand. Pops for 3, 4, 5 Sanshoku, as well as a
Yeah.
Tanyao Pinfu on the right. We have an Ipeiko
Sounds
option on the
short.
Pinzu. Really needs a 7-pin. Ipeiko Dora 2, the likely route for the hand. Across the way, Chun pair, maybe Honitsu in Sozu. And on the left, we have Pei and Haku, which are both Yaku high for Nathaniel. But I imagine his incentive is just call and end this hand.
And that's a Chitui Chanten as well. If he draw the 1, 2, 3 ping hand, just take the Tempai here.
This should be a call from Nathaniel. I think he's trying to decide what to cut. I think 4 so is the normal discard. 4 so or 6 so. Goes with the 6, haven't got the 9 earlier. Will be cheated down
Tempai.
by Claire, who says, I need to hurry this hand up. It is now Tempai for Tanya only. 2
Tanya
pin,
no
5
ni.
pin. There's the 2. Will be held for now. 8-mon pair up. Could go 1-2, so will. Chun Onko. There's the 2. Does pop out. Tati will get hit for 1 Han. And a repeat here for Claire as dealer and South to 1. Great
Nice
starting hand. Possible of 3, 4, 5 Sanshoku. Adora. Good shapes everywhere. On the right, Pinfu hand. Maybe a 79 Sanshoku in there across the way. Pinfu 4, 5, 6 Sanshoku. Now a south pair can just call and go. And on the left, probably Tanyao. The Yakuhai don't really do much. And the 2, 2, 3, 4 definitely incentivize the move towards the Tanyao side.
Yep. Nice 4-ping. Breaking the pinch on Tadzu, Dustin. Okay. Oh. Batty pawned the south, going to a Yishanten, 两康两面. Nathaniel's a co-hand to making a 2-shanten of Tanyao. Claire so far has no improvement yet. And here we go to Liaomin 5-6 ping. And Dustin, that's a Tenpai waiting on a 5 so. Pinfu Nomi. No, that's Yishanten still. That's 889 mine instead of 789. And Claire Chi here going for a Sanshoku plus 1 Yishanten. Nathaniel Tenpai winning on the Sanzo. Dora Kanchan. And Dustin
Back had to
improving
deal with
to
something at the door, but here we go. We have a Sanshoku here for Claire, the open hand. A Tanya on the left. Tanya Dora 1 waiting on the Dora. On the hand on the right, very nice.
Dora.
And you have to throw the 2, yeah. Well, there's the 3 that would deal in, but that's the Dora, so I can't imagine that's probably out, especially from Dustin, of all people.
At least now. But what if Dustin Tenpai? That could be a Dora coming out.
This is Dustin. He'll wait Tonki on Dora. Oh, never mind. He does just throw it. Betrayed by Sanzo with Tanya Dora 1. Getting a Sanzo hit on Dustin. That's something to be proud of. Nathaniel picks up the win there. And Dustin still in 3rd place, but in a lot of trouble here.
Yep.
With a reasonable starting hand. No, not too much value, but too many pairs. Haku are 9 slower than normal cuts there. On the right, it's a Pinfu hand. Has a bunch of honors to get rid of. A Cry. Slower Pinfu hand, possibly Peiko. 1 slower force would really help. And on the left, is it just Gogoshi? Nope. Going to try and make something out of it. There is a pay pair. Maybe Honitsu doesn't even call the last 9. Not really sure what Claire's plan here is.
Yishanten for Dustin.
One pin does nothing. We're going to see the East pop out. That doesn't help. Another pair there for Nathaniel. Could just cut the South. Doesn't really fit. Cuts the 9. This does lose the 8, of course.
Yeah. The 8 looks pretty good.
Perfect Yishanten for Dustin, likely with a bunch of Fu. Well, I guess not perfect because you have pair as your other blocks. Oh, that's just Shitoitsu Yishanten now for Nathaniel.
Chito Yishanten though.
Does cut the 6, 7.
Confirm the Chito shape.
Oh, backfire. Ooh. Well, now you know it's Shitoitsu because you would have 2 pairs in your pond. That's how the rules work. 4. Okay, now perfect Yishanten for Dustin. Got the 3 so, unless he's really greeting Sonanko. Similarly, could cut the 7 mon, same efficiency.
Cutting the 3. Oh, kind of his favorite Sanzo.
Four. That doesn't help at all.
That doesn't help.
1 mon isn't it either. There is 1 out, so 9 much less useful.
Yeah.
Pair up there on the left. Claire kind of getting there. The problem is the 9 pin's dead. The 8 pin's near dead. So I don't really know what the... Well, it's too late to go Chitoitsu, I feel. Now you just have to call, especially get like that one pin would really help. But again, the 9s being dead really hurts that hand.
リーチ
That is Tempai on
Tempai.
the right for 3-6. This is Richi, Pinfu, Tanyao, possible Sanshoku
Sanshoku
Dora.
Dora.
本
We're
Home
seeing
breaking
the
the
Patsu
Ipatsu.
break here. Claire says no.
地
And now we have an Ishunten on the left. Pei would actually pass, but it would make Claire Tempai. So Nathaniel has no reason to show this.
Musuji 6-0.
つも
Body 9 pin first.
Oh, there's a 3.
Sumo,
Hits the
you
cheap
lost
end.
Sumo.
Reach, Sumo, Pinfu, Tanyao.
Ura 1, Ura 3.
No, Ura will get the win here, though, and about 10,000 short of first place. We have a bit of a dogfight between third and fourth. But Bati in a clear second place here, 41,400. Nathaniel in first with 51,800. And Dustin in third with 14,100. Claire in fourth with 12,700. Together with a Chitoitsu Tanyao type hand. Could just go Tanyao with it over after all. On the right, that looks similarly a Tanyao call and go type hand. Claire's hand is slow, and that's unfortunate because she needs something fast here. She needs to win this hand. Doesn't really want Bocce to go on a run and wants to avoid fourth. And at the same time, Dustin's hand isn't great, but it's a little more workable.
Just a little bit workable because Dustin actually has a Liang Man. Going to Liang Shantian now. 2 Shantian looks good. Nathaniel another pair. So it's 4 pair
5, 6,
already.
7 Sashku now for Dustin allows him to call this hand down if necessary.
Yep. Men's improvement for Nathaniel.
Yeah, it does complete one of the blocks.
Claire draw the preferred pin 7, so
Every
five
oh,
on
that
every
just
face.
helped. Just fix the Dora. This should be
Wow.
9-so. Cuts the 5.
Ooh,
Doesn't
cutting
read
the slime on.
Sanshoku. This is very unlike Dustin. What's
Could
got
it be a
5? You have to get
mistake?
7. I'm going to be honest. I don't think he saw it.
Oh,
4. That could be the
Ishan
shape here for
Takedown.
Bati. No, it's not Ishunten. It's Tempai on the right now with the 2-5-so for Tanya only to end the game with Nathaniel in first. Another Dora draw for Dustin. And now it feels like he's going to try a maneuver back in, but Dustin's hand is in big trouble.
Yep.
There's the 5, but it
5-so.
fits in nicely. Potential Furi 10, though.
Boom.
Instead, we'll just shift it down with the 8. Oh, there's a 2. Deals in, and that's going to end game 1. Nathaniel, the big win here, 52,800. Bati with 40,400. Dustin managed to escape with third, minus 20.9. Claire in fourth with a minus 32.3. So remember, it is top 2 advance after the set of 4 games. We are playing 2 today. So Nathaniel in very good position. Bati in pretty good position, and Dustin and Claire have some work left to do.
Yep. Pretty nice, Hanchan.
Doesn't sound like they took a long time setting up the next one. Yes, so there will be 2 minutes before the next game, so we see this. Obviously, it hasn't refreshed just yet, but the scores were just as you saw them at the end of the last game. I haven't talked about it. There's the other table, of course. Matthew currently in first, me in second, Brian in third, had a couple thirds, so not out of it, but in a bit of trouble. And Stanley took 2 fourths and needs a big couple of wins to be able to pull this out.
Yep. Need a big turn back for Stanley. And also for his body situation right now. He seems sick.
Yeah, that Chitoitsu. I mean, you're sitting here talking about Yakuman, and Nathaniel says, it's a Peitanki. We'll come out. It's the
Yeah.
Apatsu and the Ura too. There is a rule. Yakuman do not exist. Now, interestingly, Nathaniel is one of the few people in A1 that actually hits Yakuman occasionally. I think he's had 3. Do you know the last time I had an online Yakuman? That wasn't like Sanma.
Sanma. Oh my god.
That wasn't
He really
Sanma.
Yakuman chance in 4 months.
It's been 9 years.
Wow.
Over 4,000 games. I have not had an online Yakuman.
But probably one of the reasons is you open hand too many times. The core rate is way too
I
high
mean, then I
to
should
make
be
it
at
a
least be getting
minting.
like Shinroto or Yuiso. And it's not like I don't
Hmm.
go for Kokoshi. It's more my Suankos never hit, and people occasionally deal into them.
Makes sense. And also the dusting. A1 it puts delta into this double run.
Yeah, that double one really hurt Dustin. Of course, it is one of the differences between ARML rules and WRC rules that we do have multi-roan on. So if you deal something that hits 2 people, you pay both of them. Claire with the Pinfu hand here, a floating 8 so door, but part of the 4, 5, 6, 8 shape. On the right, that's similarly a Pinfu hand, 8, 9, 9, with the 8 being Dora. Of course, you never really want the penchant, but you'll take it with Dora across the way. Couple pairs, maybe 1, 2, 3 Sanchiku, just not a great hand. And on the left, 7, 8, 9 Sanchiku. So I feel, as is normally the case, with a 7 as the door indicator, that's the tile everyone wants.
Yeah.
Or certainly the most in demand anyway.
Yeah.
One so floater gets cut. Not too much of these first few discards. You just see the Formon on the left, so Bati
Oh,
not
nice
trusting the floaters and fills the first of the 7, 8, 9s. Just locks it down to the 8, 9 in Monzu, holding the east here.
The 4th pair for dusting.
Now he has about 3 more pairs than a hand should have.
Ooh, Pong,
He's
Tanya.
going to hedge both the Toy Toy and the Tanyao.
And
There's
the
a
Tanya,
distant
yeah.
Chinitsu, but I don't think that's realistic.
Oh, Hanzo discard.
Okay, he's
Pong,
going
that's
Toy
good.
Toy. Gonna hedge the Chinitsu now. It's still a long way off. And getting to 5 pin would normally be hard, but it's kind of a floater here for Claire. She might end up throwing it if she connects near her other shapes. Oh, well, just Chinitsu Ishanten then. Or I
And
guess
also
Honitsu
Ishan for
Ishanten.
body as well.
With the
Oh,
East
didn't
pair up
take
for
the
Bati.
didn't take the
And now just
Sanshuk.
gonna call this down. Fairly wide Ishanten. Dora cut here by Claire. Another 7. Oh, tragedy for
Only
Claire. The 8 so backfired hard.
Damn.
At this point, I almost want to throw it back. Yeah, you can't do much
Yeah.
with it. Now you've decided it's Ipeco. I think everyone knows those middle Pinzu are very scary. Nathaniel not
Yep.
likely to cut the 6 pin. I think he's probably out unless he connects with it.
Yep.
3. Ugh.
3 more.
I mean, 1 3 feels like the normal play, and there it goes. 4. That is not 10.
Tenpai yet. Oh, Tenpai
That
for
is
body.
3-sided, and they should be pawned for sure. The question is, wait on the 8 probably. Well, the 5 will deal in though, so that's going to shut it down. East door 1.
2000 shot
Bati
on the
shuts
chin.
down the possible explosion there from Dustin, and we move to South 2.
Yeah.
Nathaniel Dealer here with a Haku pair, and now a Dora, 1, 2, 4, 5, 8, 9, maybe Itsu, 3, 4, 5, Sanchiku also an option. On the right, few pairs. It's not very good. Across the way, Manzu Honitsu, and on the left, a very nice hand there. With a possibly Peiko and a Dora. Not even consider the 1, 2, 3 Sanchiku seems reasonable with how the rest of the hand is structured.
Yep. Another pair for dusting. That hand's tough. An improvement on the 蛮子红一次 buddy.
And pass to the 3, draw a 3. I mean, that's one way to do it. I probably would have called, but drawing it yourself made the hand a lot more expensive. Tenpai now for 3 so for Itsu Dora.
Dora 1. And
Waiting on the
10 for
Sanzo.
Dustin.
Yeah, Dustin looking for a
dealer.
lot of improvements here.
Each.
Oh, well, now you feel a little sad on the 8 Doko. I says, okay, fine. And throws at this Shumpon 8-pin 8 so. Of course, there is one of each out already. So this is a pretty bad weight. And the last 8 so locked up in Claire's hand. This is just waiting for... Oh, this could be a pull and cut 1. I'd take it.
Dora Tunky. Could make it to a 58 as dealer.
Home.
Not a huge value upgrade, but you figure the 2's going to come out. If Dustin draws it. Oh, that is Tenpai on the left. I believe that's a 1-4 pin weight. It is. Oh, that's Dora. You can't throw that, can you? I think it's just 1 pin. Could even be here, even 1 so 3 so.
Oh!
Waiting on the Dora Tonki here. Dora Tonki versus Dora Tonki. This would be an absolute disaster if Dustin draws the last 2 so on the wall.
Yep. There will be a double roll again.
Double roll on Dora. Oh, there it is, though. Pulled in by Bati. So Claire's hand is now dead. Nathaniel's hand is now dead. Waiting on the last 8 pin in the entire wall.
Yep.
Now Bati trying to figure out if there's any safe way to fold.
5-pin Musuji.
May just fold out here. The Dora is Suji, but yeah, it's Karagiri. I didn't figure, especially Nathaniel, would ever shove Dora. That is Ishunten and a very wide one across the way. Bati may end up on the Dora Tonki as well. 2 pin Suji, but we'll cut it down a bit. Five so did come out post Riichi, so it is safe. There's the 8! And there's a Kabe. It doesn't look dangerous at all. This will probably deal in.
But is it shown? Oh. It's still
no, it's not. There was one discard. It is very first card. Riichi, Tanya, no Ura, 2600.
Good news,
so,
no Ura.
It's a complete disaster. But now we're going to have Dustin as dealer here in East 3 with a nice little 678 Sanshoku type hand, probably Tanya, on the right. Maybe 1, 2, 3 Sanshoku. It's a very slow Pinfu otherwise. Across the way, bad shapes, no value. It has a floating South Dora, but that's not very useful. And on the left, yuck. Dealer's hand is okay. Bati's hand is meh. And the other 2 are terrible.
Yep. Toy for Nathaniel? Probably.
He's hedging the Kokushi Muso here. Doesn't really want to hedge the... Okay, well, there at least gives you towards it. No, going Kokushi. Full for the Kokushi.
A nice epic shift for dealer. Does enjoy the 7 so here.
And now is probably regretting the full Kogoshi speed.
Yep.
There would be a bunch of pairs now for Toitsu. Hand may get stuck. In the meantime, Dustin hasn't gotten too much upgrades. The Sozu is a little bit better, though. Seven pair up. That is Ishunten. Got the 2 and the 7. It would be Riichi, Tanya, possibly Peiko. But there is only 1 8 so left.
The Ace is out dead. 3 Ace out already.
Oh, 3 out. Yeah, there's the last one. So it is completely dead. It would effectively be a pinch on 5. Meanwhile, Nathaniel's hand is not improved at all. 2 mon doesn't really fit.
Nice.
Keep it a safer tile.
Yum, and Yishan 10 for Buddy.
Cuts the 6
AA9.
here. Keeps the 889 shape. We're going to see a chi across the way, trying to brute force the Tanya out of this. 6. Actually,
リーチ
a pretty good tile
Wider
here, because now you
Yishan
can call this down. Oh, and now with Shampon, 8 mon pay. Will Nathaniel be on the other side of a disgusting pay weight? And now I have the 8, but the 8 is dead, so even though it's Suju, it doesn't matter. And now I have a 2-5
Claire,
pin weight
2-5
across
pin.
the way for Claire. The unfortunate thing for Bati is the pay he's looking that they're looking for is very slow to come out in Nathaniel's hand because the Shaw is going to come out first. There aren't that many tiles left. Meanwhile, we see a call here by Dustin to all. Oh, this may be a con. Does
Con.
4 Dora and the 5 deals
And
in.
keep the 5 pin.
Deals into the wrong
Buddy.
person, but a Tanya will end it all here. Claire going to pick up the 1,000 and the stick. Con always making things interesting.
That could be a Claire Zimo.
And now
But it
Bati
was
is dealer
Con
in
and possibly.
E4 with 2 Dora. Very nice Tanya hand. Ooh, his hand's really good. I'm surprised the
Really
2
nice
pin was
two.
cut over the 1 so. On the right, Hatsu pair, maybe call and go across the nice little Peiko. The other 2 Dora are locked up there. And on the left, slow Pinfu hand.
Dora Kanchan.
9 mon. Possible Itsu shift because say 1 so. We'll cut the 9-9, same
9
effect.
pin pair. Yeah. I want both Fanshaku and Itsu.
8, so that extends the shape even more widely in Pinzu, but it's still 2 Shanten.
Yeah, but 9 pin was cut before, so it could be a 310 if he drew the 4 pin.
But at the same time, you don't really want the 9 anyway, so it's fine.
Yeah. The tune.
6, 7 across the way. Now have a 1, 3, 5 shape as well. Oh, Con? Claire, given where Claire resulted in the first game, she can consider conning this. She has no value yet, so won't do it just yet anyway. When she's holding it, definitely thinking about it.
Nice 3 so.
Yeah, it fits very nicely in the hand. It's now effectively Kutsuki, but you do have that Furita 9 pin we talked about earlier. This is Senpai if it's taken. Tanya Door 2, 5, 8, 10. That fixes your issues with Furita for sure.
Yeah. 5 in Obitan. Do you have 6 left in the wall?
Yeah, not going to. Oh, there's the 8, but it actually kind of fits. So, because now you have Penchon in there needing a 7.
Yeah. And oh, Nathaniel
5 on
can now
cut.
open
Since the 2
Tanya
is
improvement.
really good in the wall, and I'm inclined to agree. 5, I mean, that fits in. Can go 1, 3 here. You know, potential worry about the Furiton on the 3 pin that was cut earlier, but these players definitely not fearing Furiton potential over the course. And 1 pin. Well, that's just your pair. That's a slam. No Damas here. This is Pinfu, Dora 2, possibly Peiko. Waiting on 4 so, 7 so. Figures the 4 is never coming out on a Ricci, and it may just be dead at this point because Nathaniel can see 3 of them is really hoping to snipe the 7 so.
Yep.
Oh, that 6 pin's bad.
8 pin coming out now.
Yeah, deals in. Because it doesn't survive the pairs, and the 6s make that look a little safer. Deals into Tanya Dora 2. Bati gets more points into first place now. Possible 4, 5, 6 Sanshoku with a Dora as well on the right. That's the type of hand Claire needs to be able to convert into something valuable. It ends up cutting this shot. I'm a bit surprised.
Yeah,
I think I'd have gone with 2 kind of hedge everything for value.
Yeah.
But I may end just being Chanta now with that 9-mon pawn. Anyway, across the way. South pair, but it's not South Round or South Yakuhai. It feels like it's a very slow hand. On the left, Chun pair, call and go, nothing fancy.
5 pin. South. Amends
Kind of
completed.
surprised the
Nathaniel.
5-mon wasn't called there by Nathaniel. He probably feels there's nothing he can do to make this ever.
Yeah. Probably because there is Yakunashi if called the 5-mon. South is Otakazu. So. And Dustin pawned the 5-pin here, aiming for the Red Dragon Adosuke.
Yeah, the Chun Atsuzuke is probably the best route there. Bit unfortunate that 7-pin draw for Bati because the Sanshoku is looking worse and worse now.
Another
Riso
pair for
pair
Claire
up. Could
could be a
decide to go
Toito here.
Toy way. Yeah, gonna hedge the Chanta keep with a 3-so. And I imagine this
Yankan.
9 is gonna be... Yeah, you have the Furry Tent. Now that could be a chi to lock in the Chanta. And we'll do so. Still looking for Ton and Hatsu, still a Shunten. 4, that is the Dora indicator, but it doesn't look scary at all on the right. You're a little concerned what Dustin might be doing, though. The Shunten on the left. We might see the 9-pin pop out now. Nope, throws the 5. Chitoi
Shunten looks
Shunten
pretty
looking
good
for
as
that
Chito
Dora.
Tenpai. If Body Tenpai with Chito, the 9-pin is so powerful.
Tenpai, there's a pull, and this is going to be Hatsu Chanta possible tone.
Minimum
Now over
2000.
Tenpai on the left with no Yaku. Oh, not going to even take the Tenpai.
Ooh.
Of course, the problem with the 6, 6, 7, 8 shape is the 9 has been pulled, so it doesn't help a ton. Oh, well, that's a draw.
Ooh. Either force. Oh.
Cuts the Dora. And I see the
Cut
pull,
the
and there is
Dora.
no Yaku on the left.
That's interesting choice for Body here.
6 does
6
not
more.
deal in. Because there's
con.
no Yaku over there. The only Yaku is on the right.
16.
Bati, of course, trying to figure out a way to get this to a Chitoitsu. Or dare I say, 4 Doko Sanshoku. Pawn, and this 9's going to deal in if Tenpai. This is going to be a deal in every time. Always gets... Wow!
Ooh, wow!
I don't know how he dodged that one. We've just been reading that 9-pin is deadly from very early on. Big dodge there. Two, 3, 4. This is a mess because of the Sozu blocks.
Yeah, could be a south. Cutting 2 so first. 7.
I think Bati's just decided to fold with how... If you're not shoving the 9, you're just folding at this point. Because the 9 is Kabed and 1 cut, so it's not that bad. But you're not surprised if Claire has a pair of them. I'd be a bit surprised it's a Shumpon like it is.
Or could even be a AAA plus a Tanki of 9-pin.
Yes. Which you're not that worried about. That's a 2-han deal in. Yeah, there's a bunch of food. Oh, Khan!
Ooh,
oh, the Khan would have dealt in Hote, though. And Dustin will take it. You can't con it, or else that would have been a chunk-on. We've been denied chunk-on twice now in these finals. At the table B in the very last hand, and here at table A with that last draw, almost certainly would have gone there.
Yep.
All right,
Really
well,
nice
Claire is dealer here. Possible 1, 2, 3 Sanshoku, bunch of Pinzu. On the right, probably a Tanya, decent shapes. Across the way, Chun Pon. Would really love a 6-so. And on the left, the fancy hand with a possible Yakuman, but unlikely. More likely a South Hatsu Chanta Honetsu Dora Hanemon.
5,000 Hanemon. If Buddy can make all the pawn of the Yakuhai and end up with the Chanta, that could be a Baimon.
Ugh, this is really disgusting for Claire. Because you so want it to be the Chinitsu if you make these calls, but it's just going to end up being a Itsunomi. Needing a 3-pin and a 7-pin.
Sha. Pawn first.
ポン、
There's our pawn. We have Ishunten on the left. There's the south. This will be pawned. I imagine you go pay Tonki here. There it is. It is one cup, but that leaves two on the wall here. And people see the triple Yakuhai and go, hey, wait a second. What's going on here? Tempai across the way, 3-6-0. Oh, we see a switch to the Chanta waiting on one pin. So take Chanta, Dora, non-Hatsu Haku, Mangan.
Decrease from Hongitsu Hane
Yeah,
into
it's
a
just Mangan instead of the Hanemon. Oh, there Kumo shuts it all down. The 6-0, the wrong side of the Sanzo weight, but we'll gladly take it and end that mess with the 3-call Yakuhai.
Yep.
Nathaniel's dealer here. Oh, well, I'm going to skip
two.
these and go to the right. Although dealer hand isn't that bad with possibly Toichu Dora 2. Double South has been pawned. We have 2 more wins to call, and likely Honitsu Toy Toy. The problem is they're locked across. Bachi probably never lets this hand go through.
Yep, the Tong's
Possible 3, 4, 5 Sancho. Maybe the East comes out.
ポン、
But I imagine the Shaw will come out and get called, and now the East is just the pair. So he just never leaves. Very unfortunate for Dustin. On the left, Claire with a bunch of pairs and no real value. Boy, if that doesn't describe Chichoitsu, I don't know what does. Dora draw across the way. It fits in because this is a Sha Yaku. So it doesn't need any sort of Honitsu force here. Already in first place. And we're going to see a pawn by Nathaniel. I think he's hedging both Itsu and, Toy Toy.
It's hedging both
Brute forces the Toy Toy. That's a bit of a surprise. I think 3-pin is a much more normal cut there because you do still have Itsu backdoors. Chun pair up. Okay, there goes the 2. That'll be called. And I have Ishunten, Ryama across the way. The problem is that Dustin really needs this East, and it's just never going to come.
Yep. But Dustin also can draw the Pei and Chun triple by himself.
His better hope is the 8 comes out here. This should be cheat. Doesn't take it. Oh, that is so much greed. I definitely would have taken that. Double South. Yeah, I just don't think you have time for this.
Ooh,
Not when you see multiple people with 3 calls.